Hi, I was just looking for the light switch. Hello, Ryan here and welcome back to the channel. Recently I spoke to you about how important lighting is for your videos. And today I'm going to go into lighting in more detail. So if somebody asks me what's more important, is it the lighting or the camera? I will answer without hesitation, it's the lighting. You see, most people cannot tell the difference if you're recording on 4K or high definition or the resolution of video that you're taking. However, everybody can tell the difference between the quality of the lighting and how well lit your studio is. So there's an old saying, we often say that photography is writing with light. So in this video, I'm going to show you how with simple lighting, you can take a beautiful image or even a video depending on what you're shooting. So before we go into it, I'm going to share with you the 5 fundamentals of lighting. So we have brightness, CRI, mains charging or battery powered, functionality and mobility. So let's start with brightness. So on the market there is a range of lighting, and that ranges from the simple affordable lighting at the lower end of the scale all the way up to the expensive and professional lighting at the upper end. You should think about the subject of your video. So if you are making a vlog, you don't need expensive professional lighting to do so. However, if you have the means or the opportunity to buy a more expensive, more powerful light, I would recommend doing so. The CRI, or the Color Rendering Index, is the ability of a light source to reveal the colours of an object faithfully in comparison to a natural light source. Now basically, the higher the CRI, the better. So this light here, even though it's small, is a CRI 95 plus and it's perfect for video shooting. So next comes the choice between main supply or battery. Now this choice is easily made. If you are a vlogger on the go and you're always traveling, then I would recommend battery for obvious portable reasons. However, if you mainly film at home in static locations, then a main supply would be better. Now some light sources actually operate with both battery and main supply, which is ideal if you're into both. So one thing to remember with batteries is usually the compactness of the battery sacrifices the duration that the battery will work for, the power of the battery and the brightness. So you have to weigh up whether you want portability or power. Now one of the most important things when choosing lighting is the functionality of the lighting. So you should remember that when you're choosing a light, you should be able to change the brightness of the light and also the temperature. And when I say temperature, I'm talking about the warmth, how warm or cold the lighting is. That's very important. So when choosing lighting, you should look for accessories, camera mounts and filters, for example. All of these will increase the functionality of your lighting and improve its uses. Okay, so now let's talk about the mobility. As I mentioned before, mobility is directly related to the brightness and the power connection. So basically, the brighter and the more powerful your light is, the less mobile it will be due to the heavier batteries and heavier lighting. So all of those components are important. However, the first thing to remember is that you should have a good knowledge of lighting before you start. So the first thing that you need to know is that the light should shine above your face at a 45-degree angle. And when you're moving the lighting around, you'll see how the shadows on your face move. And that can actually make you prettier or uglier. So now let's analyze how we can use the 3 main components of lighting, and that is the key light, the fill light, and the backlight. Okay, so as you can see, I've changed the background in order to compare to the previous scene, and I've just turned on the key light. Now what the key light does, the main function of the key light, is to single out the subject of the shot. Okay, now let's add some fill light to the right side of the face, and what that will do is soften the shadows on the face. So last but not least, we need to detach the main subject of the shot from the background, and that is done with a backlight. So see the difference when I turn on the backlight. You can also, for a similar effect, direct lighting onto the top of the head, and that is known as a hair light. So as you can see now, I'm using a hair light to further outline the subject of the shot. And now I'm using a rim light. Now the rim light lights up the other side of your face to the key light. In this case, it's the right side of my face. So remember the basics of lighting, but also remember to use your own imagination and creativity to improve the lighting in your scene and to improve your vlogging in general. So thanks again for watching, and comment below what kind of lighting you use and how it works for you, and share your ideas with us. Remember to subscribe to the channel in order to receive our weekly tutorials. And most importantly, keep on vlogging, because the more you do it, the better you'll get.